How much time have you spent on YouTube today? Check your screen time on your phone. Open settings, go to screen time. Check your app averages. How much time have you spent on social media? On pointless pleasures that you haven't even gleaned anything from? I mean, tell me what video what was the sixth video you've watched? What did you learn from it? What was the takeaway? What was the thing you got from this video and you were like, okay, great, I'm gonna use this in my day-to-day life. I'm gonna actually take something from this. Or is it just pointless pleasure? Is it just your third hour of scrolling on YouTube and you found this random video from this dude in a tank top telling you about your time that you're wasting? So I mean, it's very important for you to understand that if you're not using these things productively, you need to cut that out. You need to figure out how you can use these things in a productive manner so that you're not just giving away your attention and just giving away your time for nothing to these companies and just for nothing in return. We have this big issue in the modern day of we have all the tools, all the knowledge, everything we could possibly need to reach our goals right there on the internet, but it comes at a cost. If you don't, if you aren't able to control yourself and control your consumption through the measures I'm going to talk about in a minute, you'll never be able to use this productively. You'll just end up wasting your whole time or your whole day, all your time, doing absolutely nothing, watching mindless videos and feeling just completely out of control. Like, a good example of this is TikTok. And I think anyone who's ever scrolled on TikTok has felt this feeling of just complete powerlessness. You're on TikTok, you're scrolling, and I haven't used TikTok in years at this point because I realized this and I was like, oh, fuck this shit. But you're scrolling on TikTok and you get the thought, oh, I want to go do my homework, right? I want to go take a shower. I want to go to the gym. But you're still scrolling on TikTok. You're still scrolling. You get this thought an hour later, and nothing has changed. It's super important to crystallize in your mind the things that are helpful and the things that are harmful, and the ways you can use these platforms to your benefit and not to your detriment. I can't stress this enough because most people, I would say the vast majority of people, are using these things in a detrimental manner. A you know, a way that's just not helpful. And it's sad because it's so useful, but it's, if you're not using it right, it's fucked. So, I'm going to go over some ways you can use this properly to actually get some success out of it and, get the knowledge and then get out and, regain control. The first one is understanding that this app is bad for me. So you have to think about it and be like, okay, let's take some. I don't want to give you the answer necessarily, but I want to give you my opinion. You shouldn't just take this and be like, okay, Etienne's 100% right about this. I'm deleting this app because he said this or whatever. This is my opinion. I want you to think about it, be your own man, make your own decision. Let's say on your phone, you pull out your phone right now, or the apps you have. If you have TikTok, let's just say you have TikTok. Let's think about this from a cost-benefit analysis perspective. Okay, I'm spending 2 hours a day on TikTok. I'm gleaning no information from it. It's just wasted pleasure. It's decreasing my dopamine baseline. I am gaining no deeper knowledge of myself. I'm just wasting my time. Oh, but there's this one video that's kind of helpful. I watched this one video, or in my saved videos, I have this one video that's really useful that I think I should keep TikTok for because that was really useful. Going through these beliefs and having someone sort of challenge them can make you think, oh wait, maybe that's not necessarily completely correct. I had thought it was correct, But now that I'm getting a different perspective, and some reasons it's bad, then maybe it's not 100% the right thing. You can do that and then be like, okay, delete TikTok. That's a very clear and simple way to self-bind yourself to not do the activity that you've deemed as bad. It's super important to have these self-binding tools because it's recognizing the limits of willpower. If you had a junk food addiction or something like that, and you were surrounded by junk food, you had to spend your whole day in McDonald's, it would be much, much harder for you to avoid that addiction versus if you spent all your time in like a health food store, or when you went home, there was no junk food there and everything was vegetables. It'd be much easier to do that way, obviously. It's the same thing with an internet addiction. Most people in our generation have an internet addiction. I think my camera's gonna overheat. But yeah, anyways, most people have an internet addiction in our generation. So it's basically having TikTok, having Instagram, having Snapchat. It's like having someone who's addicted to junk food with hamburgers like McDonald's everywhere. So it's not going to work very well. The main thing you should do is go through your phone, go through your devices, go through YouTube, go through your subscriptions, maybe get a home feed blocker, and realize, is this helpful? And if it's not helpful, just cut it out. So yeah, my camera's gonna overheat. I'll talk about this more later, but yeah, have a good one. Peace. Bye. Coaching down below.